Some of President Trump's address to Congress focused on cracking down on and deporting undocumented immigrants he calls the bad ones.
But the arrest of a woman in Mississippi has raised new fears that the bad ones aren't the only immigrants being targeted. ABC's Serena Marshall is here straight up from D.C. to tell us all about it. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. And we all know Trump campaigned on a crackdown on illegal immigration, but the arrest of a woman who had DACA status, that's Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, by Immigrations and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, is raising new questions of fear for a community that thought they were spared from arrests, and questions about if his priorities are being executed in the field.
She came out to speak on behalf of immigrants and the fear of deportation under President Donald Trump.
Today, my father and brother await deportation.
But moments later, 22-year-old Daniela Vargas was apparently targeted by ICE, getting pulled over after leaving the event with her friend.
Two vehicles zooming up behind you and turning on lights like inside of their car, like undercover like vehicles, and then rushing out and just being so rough.
Vargas, however, is a dreamer brought to the U.S. from Argentina at the age of 7.
I continue to fight this battle as a dreamer to help contribute to this country, which I feel that is very much my country.
She's one of 750,000 immigrants brought here as children, granted temporary legal status by a President Obama-era order known as Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA. Her DACA status had expired, but her lawyer tells ABC News her renewal was received by the Department of Homeland Security February 14th. The arrest is raising questions on Trump's new immigration rules that put on notice nearly 11 million undocumented immigrants living in the U.S. But President Trump told David Muir in January dreamers wouldn't be targeted.
They shouldn't be very worried. I do have a big heart.
And reiterated in a February press conference.
They were brought here in such a way. It's a very, very tough subject. We are going to deal with DACA with heart.
ICE telling ABC News in a statement her arrest was part of a routine targeted enforcement operation and was conducted in compliance with federal law and agency policy. This morning, Vargas remains in a detention facility.
I dream of being a university math professor, but now I'm not so sure my dream will continue to develop.
Her dreams on hold.
Vargas's status will be determined by a judge, but her arrest follows 2 other dreamers being detained by ICE and follows that series of immigration enforcement crackdowns seen across the country.
All right, Serena, thank you for being here with us. Much appreciated.